How you guys doing?
Not a whole lot.
I asked you 2 questions there at once. I'm sorry I threw y'all off. Well, thanks for coming, peeps. It's been a long time coming. We scheduled this a little while ago, and been looking forward to it.
Yeah, we've been looking forward too.
Yeah. Thanks for showing up. The last couple weekends I've had bands not show up, and it's getting gets a little sad. Breaks your heart a little bit, you know. You're trying to do something here, and people don't show up. No call, no show. It's like now I understand how my managers and all my jobs felt. Honestly, I almost want to find them all and call and say, "Dude, I'm so sorry I did that to you. I'm not even getting paid." And you guys. Anyway, so yeah, we've got Sick for Sadie. How you guys doing? First and foremost, want to get you guys. I can talk. I want to get all your guys' names, and I say guys. Blanketed. We have a lady in the band as well. She's as much a guys. As long as I say guys, I say guys. So if it bothers you, tell me and I'll stop. But yeah, let's get your names and your membership in the band and what you do.
I'm Creed. I play lead guitar.
Right on.
Yep.
Lead guitar. Sweet.
Yep,
You do any vocals or anything?
I do occasional backup vocals and stuff like that. Trying to get a little more on the harmony grind, I guess.
Are you? Right on. Cool. Harmonies are hard. And lead guitar. So I think I would dare say you probably have the hardest job in the band next to the songwriter.
I don't know.
Because harmony. Well, for me, it would be my. If it was, I'll say if I was the one doing it, that would be my hardest position in the band because like I am not. I can do harmonies, but boy, it's like doing math, man. It's like I've got to figure this shit out in my head before I do it. So all right, sorry, continue.
I'm Addie. I play bass, and that's.
Addie plays bass.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, and we'll get a little more background as we get going here.
So I'm Casey Nelson. This is my brother Credence, and I'm the vocalist, and I play rhythm guitar.
Oh, cool. So you guys are bros.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah.
Literal bros.
Yeah.
Bros. Right on. So what's the age difference here?
So I'm 2 years,
He's
a year
20
and a half
18.
older than Creed.
Oh, okay. 20 and 18.
Yeah.
Right on. So you're both. Obviously you are, but you're out of high school and stuff.
Yeah,
you know.
just graduating this year, me and Sam. So.
Oh, right on. Cool. Right on. And speaking of Sam.
I'm the percussionist, I guess. I play drum set and cajon.
Right on.
Yeah.
Right on. I saw a pretty cool video of you running out to the crowd and giving people handshakes, and I was like, wow. That now I don't want to demean that performance at all, but was that crowd really as big as it looked, or was it just a bunch of people up front that the camera caught?
A lot of these shows are a lot of people up front.
Because
get them up there.
well, no, but that's cool because even the not to scale this much of the audience you saw, it was full, it was packed, and it was loud, and they were excited to see you guys.
It was at least, it was quite a bit of people.
Yeah,
I mean,
that was a bigger show. Yeah, it seemed almost like you guys were. I don't know, like rock star status in that video.
It was
Like
high school. It was just out at Riverton.
Oh, was that at the high school?
Yeah,
oh, right on.
Yeah, there's that one.
Right on, Riverton High School. So that's where you went?
Yeah, that's where I'm graduating from.
Oh, that's where you're graduating from.
Yeah.
So, did you guys? How did you guys all meet each other? And whoever wants to tell this story, go ahead.
Starting with Sam and I, my sophomore year of high school. I'm graduated now, but my sophomore year, I found an ad of his on KSL.
My dad kept posting on it. And he just keep bringing people in. Like every week he'd be like, "There's this girl, this guy coming over," and I'm like, "Okay, cool."
Your dad was doing it for
he
you?
just kept doing it.
That's support, man. That's awesome.
Yeah.
My dad used to get mad at me for doing shit like that. But anyway, go ahead.
But yeah, so we literally, it was just the two of us. We went through so many people. We hardly knew each other. We wouldn't talk. It was awkward. But there was something about us playing together that just worked. So we kept it going. And then luckily, a whole nother year later, it must have been, these two came in, saw an ad that was posted, came in and just
So you guys weren't even friends from the get-go. This was a you put an ad out and got a band together.
Yeah, and me and Creed, me and him have always played guitar, and we wanted to be in a band since we were little, and we were like, well, how the hell do you go about getting into a band? What's the first step?
You found people looking for members.
Jump on KSL.
Throw the KSL ad on there. Before you know it, Ren's texting you up, and now we just those first few practices, man, you just wanted to smash your head in the wall. But you just keep trying.
Oh yeah,
they wanted
for
to play Stone Temple Pilots. It was not.
we're the
Stone Temple Pilots.
We're the Grunge Brothers.
Yeah, you gotta start somewhere, you know. I'd do and Stone Temple Pilots is a good place to start because they're not too intricate and too difficult that you could people could. That's I might be getting a little too not difficult here, but Nirvana is another good place to start.
Perfect.
No, the first cover we got down is "Good Times, Bad Times" by Led Zeppelin.
And I saw that performance. I saw you guys perform that in that same show. I think actually, wasn't it? Yeah, that was awesome. I was actually gonna bring that up later and tell you that you killed that. That was You were the one singing, right?
Yeah.
You have a good Zeppelin voice, man. That was
Thank
cool.
you. I appreciate
That was cool. So, as far as so you guys are brothers, 18, 20.
Yeah.
What have you guys? We'll be right back to you two.
Yeah.
What have you guys done outside of this band? Like, I mean, you say where the hell do we go from here? So, is this your first big thing you've done?
So this is our first like group project. Me and him have always kind of made music together. Even as kids, we were always like drawn to like just making stupid shit on GarageBand or like making a little EDM EP. And I think when we were like 13 or 14,
we put out
GarageBand was a godsend,
right? You got on there, you put the loops together, and we
felt like a rock star.
Yeah, we
loops
put this
are
whole EP
easy,
together. We made our own cover for it, and it just at the time it was just something fun.
Uh-huh.
And then we got into playing the guitar around the same time, and we both just we were always kind of competing, like, am I better than him? Is he better than me? You know, just kind of that competitive brother edge. But then after a while, it was like, no, we're like a super duo of guitar playing brothers. We gotta like
we
join
try to,
forces.
Dial it in.
That's a good brother. That's a good brother relationship.
Yeah,
my brother was more. Can I hit him harder on the left side or hit him harder on the right side?
Definitely has gone there.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, of course. So right on. So you two put out ads. You two were looking.
Yep.
So what did you guys do before each other? Like.
So I started playing guitar when I was like 6. My dad started showing me chords, and then in middle school I started playing the upright bass, and I was in orchestras. I
love the upright bass. I'm going to throw that in there. That's one of my
it's
favorite
so
instruments.
fun.
Yeah.
But I played in UVU's Youth Symphony.
Oh, cool.
And then I played with Murray Symphony, and I was just playing for a while.
So you've played in actual orchestras.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Right on.
And that was a lot of fun, but it wasn't. I mean, classical music's not the music I want to play.
Exactly.
You know, so, and I was getting really good at guitar, and so I got a bass like my freshman year of high school, and then started doing that like a bass guitar.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
And then from there, I would jam with some buddies from school, and then I started jamming with Sam, and then I joined another band for a while, but it was all like pop covers, and I would just.
Oh yeah,
Don't
it was a cover band that those get old quick. I mean, unless you're into the covers that you're doing, like
exactly.
Right, but if you join a band who's like exactly. Like if I was to join a band who wanted to play nothing but Rush, I would last 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, all right, maybe this will get me more into Rush, and I'd be like, no, I think I'm gonna go home and watch Family Guy.
we
do a lot of that too.
Yeah, okay. So I'm glad you guys relate to that. I don't want to leave Little Miss Fifth Person out over here. I'm sorry. So
this is Audrey.
That's Audrey. That's your girlfriend. And okay, so cool. Say hi. Go ahead. Hi. I didn't want you to feel like you were being left out. You're not. We wanted everyone to know you were here. So anyway,
Audrey's also like a photographer,
videographer.
Yeah, all those cool pictures that all comes from her.
Right on. So you're kind of their production photographer person.
Yeah.
Nice.
She does a good job.
She's awesome.
Cool. Yeah, I actually saw you snapping pictures on the way in here. It was of the dog, but you were snapping pictures on the way in here. But yeah, that's cool. So, right on. So, as far as like age differences, we got 18, 20. If you don't want to tell me your age, madam, that's fine. But like, how old are you? As far as like, I don't want to age anyone too much. You guys all seem young enough that I can just ask you your damn ages. Is that cool?
That's
all right. I sometimes I get 40 plus people in here, and you really have to skip around that shit. But no, go for it. I mean, you guys haven't even you didn't even graduate high school barely, so you're 18, I'm guessing, right?
17.
You're 17. So, right on. So you're 18. So you guys are still. The reason I'm asking is because you guys are still all teenagers and really, really young. So that's awesome. So how long have you guys been in this particular set? Like, is this lineup changed at all, by the way?
It's changed one time dramatically. Sure. It started with us 4, and then we brought in a girl named Cameron who played keys for us, and then she ended up playing bass, but there was a lot of, I ended up dating her, and that, if you know anything about bands, dating someone in your band just never fucking works out. It's never going to work out.
I never have, but...
Yeah, so, we broke up, and that was the end of that, and that was probably a good thing, but...
while they were dating, I was out.
We lost Addie, unfortunately. And so there for a minute...
So you were and you left.
Yeah, she was...
Well, I say left. I say left.
But left. So I was in, and then I was in on bass, and then she came in. She was only supposed to come in and play a couple covers on piano, and then...
She kind of dominated.
Sort of stuck around. And then she ended up being
on bass, so I got moved to second guitar, and then there wasn't really a need, and then all the stuff was going on with
There's just a lot of BS, a lot of drama was unneeded.
Looks like
I was out.
Yeah, it looks like it landed where it needed to be.
Exactly.
She's gone.
Yeah,
We're back.
exactly. Back to 4-piece. You're back where you're supposed to be.
Yeah,
You tried something else, it didn't work.
Yeah, once we got rid of Cameron. Well, once Cameron left, I'll put it that way. We went through a phase where it was us three, and we were trying to find. We were doing that KSL ads like it's nobody's business. We were bringing these dudes in. They couldn't do it. Bless their hearts. They didn't have what it, and
well,
after a while,
it's a job interview, man. You go through 100 people, you're going to pick one.
Yeah.
It's true. I mean, you got to be. I mean, especially when you went through all that drama, you just obviously went through. You don't want to bring someone in that's going to bring that back to it. So
yeah, and then around like what, August, October.
Like October.
I think
Addie
October
hits us up and she's
back.
like, "Yo, guys, I've had it with the drama that is surrounding that person we mentioned. Can I come back and play in the band? Because I just want to rock out again." We're like, "Please come back and play."
It was perfect.
You are the best bassist
we
we've
put it
ever
all
had.
behind because there was
awesome.
stuff we could have brought in and like made more contention.
Yeah, and we just
let it all go, and then since then we've just been on an uphill.
We have just been grinding. We've just been. It's just about keeping those friendships alive, keeping cool. And
I mean, we really are like. We call each other brothers.
Yeah, that's cool.
Big family at this point. Yeah.
It's the Sick for Sadie brethren.
Yeah,
It's the brethren.
It's a group chat.
Right on. So that's cool. So it actually sounds like the little bit of drama was, I won't say necessary, but it made you guys a better band.
Totally, yeah. Like
as far as people, yeah, exactly, yeah. You have to, you do. You have to filter out and dump out the bad stuff. But I'm not saying I don't know Cameron, but it sounds like she's bad. It sounds like she needed.
She's bad. She's bad.
Okay, I guess we don't mind talking shit on Cameron here. I was gonna avoid that, but Cameron. Fuck you from these guys. How dare you almost ruin this perfect band. Anyway.
Oh, that's great.
There's live documentation of that. Good on it.
So what are you guys doing right now as far as like, are you guys recording anything?
Yeah, we got this
That's
EP
what we're
trying to line up. We got about 5 to 6 songs we've been recording with a guy named Reese. Unfortunately am stupid and forgot his last name.
Reese Bagwell.
Bagwell.
If you need any recording,
hit him up.
I think I know. Is his dad James?
No idea.
Oh, okay.
No,
I think I might know his dad because. Well, is he your guys' age?
No.
No, he's an older dude.
Older.
That's why I'm asking. Is he like in his 30s?
Yeah.
I think I might know. I think I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I know.
But he's been super awesome with us.
He's been really cool for us. He has just been, it's been great having him there. He's been real cool with us. He's
also teaching us how to do it at the same time, which is really nice.
Oh yeah, that is. Yeah, that's especially your guys' age. I mean, if you keep going, all of a sudden you can produce your own stuff. You don't need to worry about all that other like trying to find a producer and all that. Because
and that's
he's kind of like our Mr. Miyagi right now.
Yeah, that's awesome.
He's a cool guy.
Cool.
He's a totally.
So we start recording.
Volume on. Right on. So you're gonna start recording the first week of June?
Yeah.
And you say it's an EP?
Yeah.
How many tracks?
We're gonna start on the drum tracks. We're doing 5 tracks.
5 tracks for the EP.
I hate to do this in the middle, but can you move that silver shield on the back of that microphone just up towards you a little bit because it's blocking your voice out a little bit there. There you go. Much better. I didn't want to block you out. Okay, cool. So, as far as the songs we're going to hear today, do you have a plan on it, or are we going to discuss that really quick, dude?
Yeah, we today we're going to play a song called Overdue and then a song called 8-4.
Cool, you're giving us 2?
Yeah, we're going to play 2 songs.
Right on, cool. I was hoping at least 2, so yeah. And if you wanted to do more after that, you're more than welcome, just so you know.
Yeah.
So,
they're all different. We've never played these acoustic anywhere. They're all...
It'll be interesting.
They're all more rock, but it's going to be cool.
Yeah,
hey, you know what? I do that. I love that because that means that the only place that anyone can hear that acoustic version of that song is on this show.
Right here, right now.
And you guys can, if you guys can do me the goodness of going out and saying, "Hey, you like that song? There's an acoustic version on the Kip and Company." You're just getting over getting sick, you said?
Yeah, I was sick for a couple days. I played a show. Was that Thursday?
Thursday.
And that day I was sick as a dog, man. I went home from work. I was throwing up and.
Oh, that kind of sick.
Yeah, and these guys were like, "Dude, we got to play this Loading Dock show. We've sold these tickets. There's no way we can get them back."
And you're the singer.
I'm the singer, so I'm like, I'm pounding Gatorades.
Me and Creed are getting ready to take over main vocals.
Yeah.
Where's the mic? Get on that.
It was funny. I mean, we rolled up there and we played a good show.
We played a great show.
I'm just hoping that the same deal can happen. My voice is kind of recovering, but I'm sure we can. I'm not worried about it.
Just power through it.
Yeah.
So how long have you been not sick?
Today was pretty much about the first day. So.
You still feel like shit.
Even today, I'm kind of like. Oh.
You bring the stomach flu into this place, man. You're coming back and sanitizing all my shit.
I'll come back with the Lysol team. Just scrub, deep clean everything.
Go to town.
Yeah.
No, we'll just go ahead and say it was food poisoning.
I think I have an inkling that it might have been induced by a certain poisoning. That can happen when you ingest too much of said poison.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
You get overserved.
Gotcha.
But
Get overserved.
We won't.
Sometimes you have a little bit too much bread.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, I got you. We'll talk in a couple of years about the rest of this.
Exactly.
Anyway, so yeah, I want to hear some songs, but I also want to hear a little bit. How much time we got? We got plenty of time. So let's hear some background, like other than the EP that you guys are going to be working on in June. What shows do you have coming up? What do you got? What else you got going on? Anything you want to throw out? Let's do it.
Let's talk about the Big Summer Bash.
Yeah,
this Big Summer Bash.
Big Summer Bash.
You're gonna see a lot of ads for that around. We're gonna be playing that. It's gonna be such a sick show. It's down here in Provo. It's right at the Provo Mall. Yeah. It's gonna be a huge thing. It's free. Everyone can come.
It's
Bring
free.
Your family,
Boom.
Bring your family. Come
2
see.
days, June 7th.
There's gonna be tons of artists there. It's gonna be such a cool show.
Well,
we play the 7th, right?
There's a carnival, a car show.
You guys are on the
Color
7th.
Run.
Yeah.
Color Run.
7th.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so we're playing that Friday. It's gonna be a big show. We're totally stoked.
I mean, they're
It'll be
telling
really
us
fun.
that there's gonna be like at least 1,000 watching us.
Yeah, that's-
Really?
Yeah.
And then
So it's gonna be.
And then
Well,
it's
I mean,
gonna be-
especially if it's free.
Yeah,
And
I mean,
it's gonna be on the radio too.
Yeah, 103.5 is gonna be
Nice.
broadcasting the event. So.
yeah.
Hell
it's
yeah,
the biggest
guys,
thing
that's
yet.
cool.
Yeah,
I'm
we're
excited
stoked.
for you.
Thank
So,
you,
and what's the date of that?
That's June 7th and June 8th.
June 7th and June 8th. We'll have to try to make that, babe. We like free stuff, dude.
Yeah, for sure. Come
free,
on down.
free stuff in Orem, free shows in Orem is rare. So
Yeah,
when they come
It's a
along,
cool show.
any shows in Orem
Yeah.
are rare.
Yeah.
So when they come along, we like to make them up because it's hard to make it out to Salt Lake City all the time.
Yeah,
I feel
for
bad
sure.
that I can't make it out to all these bands, but yay, you're doing one in Orem and it's free. So
Yeah, for
us
sure.
us po folk can make it.
You're right.
Yeah.
Same here. I mean, we couldn't afford to go to that shit. Either.
Oh no, yeah.
Yeah, they're just like, you can come, but you got to play the show.
We're like, shit,
Deal,
all right.
We can
deal.
do that.
That's
We can
actually a
do
pretty
that.
good trade. So yeah, you're gonna have a lot of people watching, and it's gonna be on the radio. That's some pretty good publicity, guys. So
Yeah, it's gonna be cool, and we've got a bunch of other just kind of. I think we're right now like 17 or 18 gigs throughout the summer.
Oh really? So you've
Something
got
like
a
that.
bunch. You got a whole summer plan.
And I mean,
right
not
now.
all of them are gonna be big tribe things, but a lot of them we'll always be putting our ads and putting ourselves out there, inviting anyone who wants to come on down is welcome to come. We're gonna be doing parades and car shows and festivals. We're doing Ken Diggett's car show, if you know who Dave Kindig is.
Oh yeah.
I don't.
He has a show on the Discovery Channel. He's right
okay.
He's right out
okay.
of West Valley.
Yeah, the guy on Utah, the guy from Utah.
Yeah, and,
Yeah,
and we
yeah.
we saw him at a car show. He's like, dude, come play
That's
the car show.
that's
We're
cool.
like,
Hell yeah.
yeah. It was
Hell
pretty
yeah!
cool.
And so, how long have you guys been together as this band doing this?
So with the Cameron ordeal, a little over a year.
Yeah.
Since this team got
This
back
final
together, it's
lineup.
been about 6-7 months.
Yeah.
So not even a year yet, and you
Yeah.
guys are already hitting these big shows and getting some good things going. for you.
Yeah, we're
Definitely been on the moves.
yeah, we've been trying to
Sweet.
grind, just keep steady grinding, you know.
What are you looking at as far as tours? Anything?
Right now we're not looking at any crazy tours.
Too much on your plate already?
Yeah, we're just kind of like trying to get that following built up, get a little more
I mean, we don't
music
even
out
have
there.
music released yet.
Yeah.
So
That's true. Yeah. So
we got a few.
this
steps.
recording that you guys are doing in June is your first. You don't have anything on like iTunes or anything.
No,
right
we
now?
have a couple of demos on SoundCloud, but they're really rough and they're not. I mean, our SoundCloud game is still pretty weak too. Like,
Yeah.
we've done a lot of promoting on Facebook and Instagram, but
I don't use SoundCloud at all.
SoundCloud's pretty rough.
I'm not saying it's bad. I just don't.
I just
Yeah.
upload your stuff, so
Yeah.
it makes sense to do.
Yeah. So this guy, I'm sorry, what's his name? That's going to be
Reese.
producing Reese.
Reese back.
Oh yeah, Reese Bagwell, duh. So Reese, that's going to be doing this. I don't want to expose anything, but I am obviously a living room producer, so
Yeah, totally.
I like to know if is he like does he work in a recording studio or is he doing this out of his house?
He's
So we're
sta-
doing it out of my basement, 'cause that's where we practice.
So-
My
so
drum
you're-
set's there,
so he's gonna
and when
be bringing
my
them
dad
and put
built
it to
the
you.
basement. He built it with like the idea of soundproof in mind. Like the ceiling's made out of like the tiles that you'd see in a school,
Mm-hmm.
and the carpet's super fuzzy. So it's actually a really good spot for us to record.
Perfect.
My drums are there. And
Wow, that's awesome. Your dad's so supportive of all this. dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
that's
gets
something.
us all the
awesome.
shows.
Yeah.
He's
That's yeah.
Kind of your manager, I guess.
Yeah.
he
I
like
guess.
spends an hour every day at least
Oh, yeah.
working
Yeah.
on promoting, and he's making banners right now.
See, and that makes it a lot. I know from not having that,
Yeah.
that it takes you a lot further. It
For
really
sure.
does
Yeah,
because not only do you have the adult support and the money support, the financial support, but you also this is support from your parent. It's just that much better. So, and I mean, and you guys obviously. Same thing. His parent means a lot to you.
Yeah, for sure.
His parents are our parents.
Yeah, exactly. You guys call each other.
Yeah, they're
mommy and daddy.
Yeah,
right on.
We are totally 100% grateful for those guys, and even all of our parents. They've all been really cool and supportive. Everyone's parents have tried to do something to kind of keep it going, to kind of chip in and make it, something that they feel like they didn't try and discourage in a way.
Exactly, and that's good. Heck yeah, that's good. Good for them. And more parents need to be like that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So do you guys have any other shows you want to promote or anything? Or are you guys ready to set up and play some music? I mean, because if you have anything else you want to promote or talk about, let's do it.
I think the Big Summer Bash is our big thing.
That's the one you want to get out there most right now? Cool.
Yeah, the Kindig Car Show and the Big Summer Bash. Yeah. Those are our two big things. Everything else is just going to be kind of small. We do Sam's dad, Ren, actually puts on a car show every year, right in his front, right on his street. He gets permit from the city and everything.
That's awesome.
We have almost we have a little over 200 cars.
Where are you guys all from?
So I'm from Riverton.
Okay,
right there.
Yeah, I grew up in West Jordan, so I'm over in that way too.
Yeah, right. We're all up in Sandy.
Me and Creed grew up in Harriman, and Addie's
I grew up right here in Orem.
Oh, okay. So you're spread out a little bit.
Yeah.
Right. Cool. Well, I'm excited to hear some tunes, guys. Should we get to it?
Let's get to it.
Right on. Let's switch up. All right, we're back and all set up. So I just now heard that you guys are going to play the first song you ever wrote.
Yeah, it's a song called Overdue. It's the first one we came up with as a band, and we've been just kind of, like all songs, you just kind of keep playing it and refining it and changing little bits of it as you go. And it's kind of evolved into this song now, and a lot of people say it's like they like it more than some of our other stuff, for sure.
So one of your better songs?
Yeah.
I hate to say that because obviously all your songs are great.
It's a total ballad.
It's a total rock ballad.
Oh, so it just sort of fits with a lot of people.
Slower song.
Nice.
It's sound like a rock ballad on acoustic. But
Yeah.
Make a folk song.
Yeah.
Well, let's hear it.
Okay. you. That's 8-4 for you.
That was sick.
Thank you.
Heck yeah, that was way good, guys.
Thank you.
Muchly impressed.
Interesting on the acoustic.
I bet it
really like
was. So that was your guys' first attempt on the acoustic, other than probably practicing
We
a little
probably
bit.
yeah.
Practice it once, maybe.
That was it was amazing. I loved it. So we even get one more. Nice.
Yeah, this next song I'm gonna play for you.
This was a bit more upbeat.
This one's a little more upbeat. This was a really
Bass
bass-heavy
and drum
song. Addie came up with this riff, and we were just like, "Whoa, do that again!"
Right on.
And it's called 8-4, and
You'll be able to tap your foot to this one.
Yeah.
This song's called 8-4.
It's called 8-4.
Are both of these songs going to be on the
Both
the
are
EP?
gonna be on the EP.
Nice.
Sound a little different. They're,
Yeah.
Well,
they're-
yeah.
machines.
Again, like I said before, this is where you find the acoustic version is here and here
Right.
alone.
Exactly.
Right on. Let's hear it, guys.
Cloudiness of your eyes. Oh, how did it make it so white? Like two black holes in your head. In front of the mirror, where I stand. What can I say? Hold your breath. Now the time is gone for you and I to become one. We must shake hands today. Put all of our demons away. What can I say? Now it's gone. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't want what I don't need. Now you think I'm shit. I built a bridge, now I'm over it, but out your hand it flew, and into my heart it will break. What can I say? Now she's gone. Yeah, 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 yeah. I don't want who don't want me. 'Cause every day's exactly the same. I don't even know why I came. I looked in the mirror for a change. I still don't know if I'm worth that change anyway. Yeah, yeah. But now I'm in the ground. There's no hope or sound of love. I gave it all away in search for of what I need to be. What can I say? Now you're one. Yeah, 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 yeah. You will come and then you'll see. Then you'll me, yeah. In this street, yeah. You did it easy, and now you'll be nothing. Oh,
Yeah. Dude, your love of the 90s comes through in your voice, man. That's a compliment.
Hey,
by the
I
way.
appreciate that because
Yeah, no.
that's where I learned to sing,
Yeah,
man.
you have some real a lot of that 90s going on. Yeah, that's cool. So
For
awesome
sure, for
stuff,
sure.
guys. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
No, thank you for having us. This has been awesome.
That was more than awesome. That was an experience and a half, and I'm excited to see where you guys keep going. And
For sure.
keep me
Thanks for
posted
having
with
us, man.
any releases you have. Send them my way. I'll get them played.
Yeah, absolutely.
And because I do music episodes where I
Awesome.
play people's stuff too.
Yeah,
so.
I saw that.
And also, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, and give me all the flyers that you want on our website for
cool,
all your summer stuff you're doing, and we'll post it up on our website with like little get tickets here buttons and shit. Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Cool.
Sounds good, dude.
Thanks for coming, guys.
Yeah, thanks again for having us.
And lady, I'll end on a polite note. And two ladies. So we actually have a girlfriend over there as well. So anyway, all right. So keep me posted with everything you guys do, okay?
Absolutely,
cool.
yeah.
Right on. Look at me for 2 seconds, camera. If you guys want to get a hold of me for anything at all, if you want to be on the show, you want to send me music, if you want to tell me I'm ugly, you can do it at notsoforeverproductions@gmail.com. Sick for Sadie. Peace.
The Kip and Company, the Kip and Company, the Kip and Company, the Kip and Company Entertainment Talk Show.